Wow, look what I get to wake up to.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Mike Colleen at MikeColleen.com, and let's light it up. Okay, so this is going to be it's a big old doobie. No, it's not a doobie. I don't smoke pot, by the way. I don't do anything. I don't even do aspirin. Alright, so this is white sage, by the way. This one's mountain sage, so. Alright, we get that going. No, I'm just kidding. And we'll get our trusty candle going. Something about candles. Candles can help you meditate and really, if you want to pray, it will really help you connect with spirit. Okay, so this is going to be kind of a looser, funner video, and I think it's going to make a lot of you empaths and people who have been light workers, etc., who have been attacked by narcissists. I think it's going to make you feel good. So for over a year, I think it was in 2019, I started realizing there was like this energy coming to the planet. It's like a light, and I made a couple videos. I think it was in January, February of 2020, but it might have been in, actually I think it might have been November of 2019. It was a while ago. And I kept saying there's like this golden light coming to Earth, and it's going to reveal stuff, and it's going to clean out the old and in with the new. And it's going to help people to see. And then one day someone pointed out, well, yeah, it's year 2020. I thought, oh, 2020 vision. I go, oh, okay. So here's what's going on. As I mentioned in just the last video, is, how do I say this? All right, so I'm noticing that people are finding out about, number one, narcissist abuse, empaths, light workers. Those videos are going all over YouTube. It's being talked about. People are talking about it. It's becoming, not quite there yet, it's becoming the talk of the town about narcissists, how to identify them, narcissist abuse, their techniques and tactics. So people are slowly becoming aware of it, and some people like me are becoming experts at it, okay? So I was at my friend's house in Hillsboro, and his daughters, I brought it up, and they're like, oh yeah, I know what narcissism is. Like, really? And she started, oh yeah, you got the love bombing phase, you've got the devaluing phase, and you've got this and that. She's just like railing. I'm like, holy shit, because God, I wish I knew this when I was a kid. And then I went and got my cell phone fixed at a cell phone place, and two of the guys that worked there, they're about 25, I'm going to guess, 26. And when I mentioned it, they started railing off on a bunch of stuff, and I was like, well, why do you know about it? Like, well, I found some videos on it, and my friends talk about it, and blah, blah, blah. So since 2019, when I started realizing there was like this energy coming to this planet, it's the light. The light is shining. We are shifting into Aquarius. In fact, I think officially we're there. We're there now. Like we went through, and we're in Aquarius. Okay. Pisces, which is the age, and I think each age lasts, I don't remember. I think it's 1,200 years or something like that. It could be 2,000, but it lasts a long time. The age of Pisces is the age of darkness. It's meaning. It's kind of like fish underwater. It's dark and shady, which is basically the way everything's been. There's been all this shadiness going on, this criminal behavior. Our governments are corrupt. I mean, I can go on, and people weren't very straightforward and honest. Some people were, but a lot of people weren't. And so it reached its peak and its height in the last decade or so. In fact, we're kind of muckied in it right now. But the difference is, people are seeing it now. It's, for me and for us, it's the cool part. For them, it's the suffering part. They're still trying to cling to, no, stay closed, lie, keep the lies. People have been living by lies on every level, from government, wealthy people, all the way down to the bottom, okay? So that's being shattered, okay? So here's the question that I've had since late 2019 is, I've been wondering, I've got my notes here, what's going to happen to narcissists now that the light's turned on? Now that people are starting to see them, like, where are they going to hide? And it's kind of funny because we're wearing all these masks because of this virus. And I thought, what's going to happen when it's time to take the masks off? Because the narcissist is going to be, not only are they going to be completely out of practice of holding this fake stoic kind of way of being, this fake, they call it the false mask. Not only that, but on top of that, people are seeing it now. People are recognizing, they know what to look for. So where are narcissists going to hide? How are they going to hide? They're not. Here's what's going to happen. So for people like you and me, we've been meditating, we've been praying, we've been going to church, we've been going to temple, to Buddhist. We've been going to energy healers, we've been going to therapy, we've been learning newer techniques such as NLP, Ericksonian hypnosis. We've been doing timeline therapy. These are all things I'm certified in, by the way. Okay. And we've been healing. That's my point. So we've been facing our darkness. So what does a narcissist do? Their whole life is about denying their darkness, their suffering, their pain, their childhood wounds, shoving it down and putting up a false mask and putting all this energy into being fake and and all these lies. And remember what lies they said to who, and oh my God, what a waste of energy. But here's the cool part. They're going to have to face their darkness. In fact, I know they already are. Some of them are having what's called tower moments in tarot. Their whole world is falling apart and they don't like it, and they're flipping out. They're losing it. Okay, so that's pretty much what I wanted to say, but I do have a couple more things, so I'm going to read off my notes here. So I'm wondering what's going to happen to narcissists now that people are seeing it. Well, here's an example. When I was a kid, I was pretty young. I guess I was about 10 or 12 approximately, and my older brother, he was learning these sales techniques, and he broke one down, and it was a really mean technique to manipulate and hurt and use pain to trick someone into buying. And I forget what he was selling. I don't know if it was used cars, but whatever it was. And I go, what? And he goes, oh, that's the old knife in the back technique. And I'm like, oh my God, like fuck that. So at that moment I was like, I'm never gonna learn. I'm never gonna be a salesman. I'm never gonna study that stuff. That just sounds mean. Well, as I got older, I did avoid the hell out of learning sales, but because of NLP, they force you to learn it. But here's the good news. They teach you healthy ways. There's a healthy way to do sales, and it's an ethical way, and there's ecological way of working with people. And that's a long, I'm not going to go into that. That's another story. So that's one example is, of the way the world used to be is they use the knife in the back techniques. Like what is that? So secondly, these people are going to struggle in this new age of Aquarius because the light's shining. The truth is here. People are now starting to see the lies. They're seeing through the bullshit. So the narcissists are going to have to, they're going to have to grow up. And that's what's another thing about a narcissist. They don't want to grow up. They're like these little children who never developed themselves emotionally. So emotionally, they have the IQ literally of a child. They've never developed their emotional brain. So they're going to have to, number one, face their fears, face their dark wounds. They're going to have to face their darkness. And number two, they're going to have to grow up. They're going to have to seek therapy. They're going to have to go to healing. They're going to have to walk through the fire, which is the opposite of what they do. So the rest of us who have done it and who have been doing it, good job for you. The age of Aquarius for us is going to start turning around in our favor because we're the honest ones. We're the ones who like when the light is on. That's the whole reason why narcissists attack you. If you're a light worker, if you're an empath, or if you just have a good heart and you're an open-hearted person. If you're an open-hearted person, your light is on. It's shining. I'll give you one example and I'll wrap this video up. And this is the reason why narcissists attack you guys, or attack us. A long time ago, somebody was mean to me at the church. It was literally for no reason. And I went to my pastor. I'm like, I don't get it. My family's like this. My friends are like this. My people I work with. I go, is there something I'm doing? He says, no. He goes, you're a light. I'm like, okay. And I think more specifically, I was like, they don't let me in their group. They always they're friendly with me, but they kind of shove me away. He goes, Mike, you're like a light. And I'm like, well, what do you mean? He goes, well, let's say they're doing things like lying or cheating or doing drugs. He goes, let's use drugs. I'm like, okay. So when they get together with all their friends, they all lie about, oh, it's cool. It's okay to do drugs. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. Yeah, it's so they're all living a lie. So they basically are in the darkness. They turn the light off. I'm like, okay. He goes, you walk in the room and you're like this big bright light. He goes, it's like you walk in, you flip the switch and the light goes on and you reveal all their stuff that they're doing. I go, I don't say anything to them. I don't judge them. He goes, no. He goes, just your presence turns on the light and they begin to see through their own lies. They start seeing their own stuff that they know is wrong to them. He goes, you don't have to say anything. You're not actually doing anything. You're just this light bulb. When you walk in the room, it's like the light is shining on the things that they think are wrong, not you. And so what they do is they want to hurt you. They want to cut you down. They either are trying to turn your light off, and if they can't do that, then they're going to push you away. Now do you understand why you're being attacked by these people? Hey, this is Mike Colleen at MikeColleen.com. Keep your light shining bright. Keep it shining bright, meaning be happy, see what you see, know what you know, feel what you feel, connect to your intuition, feel your feelings, and be the light and enjoy it. God bless you guys. See you in the next video.